All right, Khan, Shalom, Shalom, Israel, Shalom to the 12 tribes, Yash Ali. Giving, of course, all honor, glory, and praise unto Yahweh, Ba Shema, Mashak, Pomalak, Yahweh Shai. All right, that's all praises, honor, glorification unto the Father, Yahweh, in the name of His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai. In the name of His only begotten Son, Mahashiach, Yahweh Shai. All right, so I'm going to get straight into this. Title of the video is Deuteronomy chapter 22, verse 8, a law that you may not have known or may not have heard of. All right. Because remember, the law is more than just thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not commit adultery, keep your beard. The law is actually more, there's more laws than that, all right? So maybe you have read Deuteronomy, but you kind of skipped over this law. So, we're here to just go over it again through the Spirit. Quick video. All right, let's go to Deuteronomy chapter 22, verse 8. It says, when thou buildest a new house, then thou shalt make a battlement for thy roof, that thou bring not blood upon thine house, if any man fall from thence. So, what is this going into? It says, when you're building a new house, this is a commandment, all right? When you're building a new house, then thou shalt make a battlement for thy roof. So, what's a battlement? We have to look this stuff up, all right? Now, I want to go into the Hebrew first for that word. Deuteronomy 22 and 8. I'm going to go into the Hebrew, right? Battlement. It says a parapet, a low wall at the edge of a balcony, roof, etc., or along the sides of a bridge. So a parapet, all right? A parapet. Now, what is a parapet? This is how you learn new words, right? So a parapet. A parapet is a barrier that is an extension of the wall at the edge of a roof, terraces, balcony, walkway, or other structure, right? So a parapet basically, I'm gonna pull up images of it. Basically like a wall on top of the roof of a house or a building, right? So I'm gonna look that up real quick. A parapet, right? And it says a low protective wall along the edge of a roof, bridge, or balcony, right? So let's look at images of it. So this is what a parapet is, right? You might have seen this before, right? And a lot of times they had this in the ancient world, right? For the houses. In fact, when you even look at basically villages back in ancient times, well, not even ancient times, the times of, even in the 1800s or early 1900s, you go to villages in Turkey, all right? Their houses have parapets, right? Which will be this is a good picture, like this on top of the roof, all right? And what's the purpose of that? Again, to what? That thou bring not blood upon thine house, if any man fall from thence. Let's say somebody was on the roof. If you have that wall around that roof, then it's a little bit harder to fall, right? It's not that easy to fall off the roof if you have a wall surrounding it. However, if you just have like these modern day houses, right? If you have just a modern day house, right? Like this, because these modern day houses on top of the roof, it does not have a parapet. It's a slanted roof. So if you get up on it, you're gonna fall, right? Yeah, these houses look like damn, American houses. You're gonna fall off the roof if you get up on it. Now Esau, right? He doesn't give blueprints out to build parapets upon houses anymore. He doesn't do that. And so a lot of our people who's building these houses that Esau dwells in and these other nations dwell in, Esau, that's another way how Esau is getting to us and making us go off and making us sin, because the Lord literally commanded us, if that we build a house, we have to make a battlement for our roof, that we don't bring blood upon our house if somebody will fall from on top of the roof, right? So that's another way how Esau is going off again, right? Because he's not building that battlement up on the roof. And I'm led to believe Esau, because remember, Satan, he knows the precepts as well. When Yahweh was being tempted in Matthew chapter 4, right, in the wilderness, what was Satan doing? Satan was actually pulling precepts. Let's go to Matthew chapter 4 and verse number 6. It says, and saith unto him, if thou be the Son of God, cast thyself down, for as it is written, he shall give his angels charge concerning thee, and in their hands they shall bear thee up, lest at any time thou dash thy foot against a stone. So say he knows the precepts as well. He can go sometimes precept upon precept to deceive you. And we see here Satan pulling precepts. So I'm led to believe, hey, guess what? Esau, he knows the laws. He knows Deuteronomy. He knows Leviticus. He knows Exodus. But he purposely goes against that. Because the Lord, Slaki, not the Lord, but Satan says what? Right? Verse 9, and saith unto him, all these things will I give thee, if thou wilt fall down and worship me. Because if you're a worshiper of Satan, the Lord said in the book of Proverbs, chapter 28, verse 4, he that, Slaki, let me get to that real quick, and then I'll close out, right? Proverbs chapter 28, verse 4, they that forsake the law praise the wicked. So if you forsake the law, you're praising the wicked. If you're forsaking the law of the Most High and walking contrary to it, you're praising the wicked, you're praising Satan, and you're getting down with Satan. Right? But it says, but such as keep the law, contend with them. So if we're keeping the commandments, we contend with the wicked. We contend with Satan. All right? So with that, all praises to Yahweh. By Shema Mashaki Abishai. It's been a breakdown, quick breakdown. And that's a simple commandment. You know what I'm saying? It's something like, okay, well, like, I didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? Or, damn, I forgot about that law. Right? Deuteronomy chapter 22, verse 8. Right? So we had to have a parapet, a battlement on our roof. So with that, all praises to Yahweh. By Shema Mashaki Abishai. Lord willing, this is edifying. Brother Yasha Aleph. Shalom.